Just your parents, obviously don't have powers. Like, how can they help you in this situation? You know what I mean? What kind of advice can they even provide to you, or what are you looking for from them?
They can't. I mean, that's the thing that's kind of interesting is in the show. I feel like it's the first time that they feel vulnerable because there's nothing they can relate to as a physical. I think that it's really important is making sure that they're always there for us which is one of the cool parts about our show is kind of seeing family in this environment. But physically, Amy Acker, who's playing Caitlin, she's a nurse in the show, so she's has a lot of some really cool beats with that. But I think what's kind of interesting is that our dad, he's a prosecutor for mutants, so it kind of puts us against him, which is kind of interesting because that's your dad, but we kind of see him as the enemy.
Yeah, there's definitely, once they find out we have powers, it definitely creates a sort of wall in the connection.
And clearly you are young people, and so were you able to draw from your own kind of lived experience with the school and
Went to school. I was always homeschooled, so going into the school environment was so different for me. But it was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what a school dance would be like. But no, I think that we have a lot of great topics in the show. I think that people might not be manifesting into mutants, but there's a lot of young kids who are hiding who they truly are from their parents and their friends because they are scared of it and they're not sure what they really are. So I think that really, our show really touches on that and kind of watching our characters' development after releasing the truth selves, seeing that their family kind of sticks by them for everything. I think that that's also really important for young kids. Your character is bullied, and I think that that's super important to see, for even parents to see what's actually happening in schools. Because I think that that's such a problem, and bullying upsets me more than I can even imagine. I have 2 younger sisters, so I think that also helped me in a character like this, seeing a younger sibling or even a sibling kind of go through that.
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking of development, your characters come with different perspectives on mutants at the beginning of the series, and now that you both know your mutants, is there a chance that you could be developing different paths or different ways of seeing mutants?
Definitely. I think, there's this moment in the beginning when Andy refers to them as muties, which is some slang term. It's also used in the movie Logan by the villain, and it's kind of just like, it refers to them as some sort of failed science experiment or something, And I guess this is like a popular term used in schools, and Andy's just like kind of jumping on the bandwagon, and I guess he took it for granted. And yeah, he definitely doesn't think like that after he gets his powers.
But now that you are both mutants, or you know you're both mutants now, is there a chance that you could develop very different points of view of what mutants are?
For my character, she's always known that she was a mutant, and I think that she's always had a resentment towards humans because of how humans treat mutants in this society is terrible. They make fun of them, they put them in jail. Even her father sends mutants to jail and kind of doesn't really give them a chance. So I think that once her parents discovered that she actually is one of these people that they've been putting in jail and they've been sending off for so long, they have this realization, like, wow, we've been kind of disgracing these people for such a long time, and my own daughter is one. And I think that's also from him. It's like he takes out an entire school, and in his mind, it's like, I need to be mad at you, but I can't because this is who you are.
It's like, I think Andy is confused and kind of shocked because he really didn't know how bad they had it because he's not in their position. And once he sees how poorly they're treated and how the contrast, it kind of changes his opinion drastically.
What was it like being directed by Bryan Singer for that first episode, and how deep is your knowledge of the X world?
We love Bryan.
Yeah, he's really cool.
We're obsessed with Bryan. He's a very cool guy.
Well, my knowledge of the X world was kind of just very surface level. I didn't know a lot about the comic. I mean, I had books like those books with No. I had a book that was like kind of like a dictionary, but it had a different superhero on each page, and it was like this big. I had that when I was a kid, and it just told all the information of all the different heroes and stuff. But I didn't really know a lot, like deep into the X world specifically, and Brian totally taught us a lot about it.
Had you watched any of the movies?
I've seen all of them, yeah.
Did you guys draw on the movies at all for inspiration for your characters, or
Our characters aren't in the movies, but they may or may not be in the comics. But having Brian as our director, he understands this world better than anyone, and he kind of created these movies that are iconic now. So kind of being able to talk to him and say, okay, what did you do in the movies? We want to make sure that we have the same impact to the TV show. So a lot of the stuff that you see wasn't in the original script. A lot of it was Matt Nix is amazing, and he created characters like Sean Steele and Clips.
But aspects like angst, resentment towards humans, like resentment towards non-mutants or mutants who don't want to be mutants, and all that kind of stuff. Mutant pride, all that stuff that's relevant. Like recently in X-Men Apocalypse and also X-Men: The Last Stand with not wanting to be a mutant. Those elements are very, they're very prominent in the show.
Do you think you'll be able to forgive your dad for like what?
I mean, I think that in our show, blood is thicker than water, and this is our dad and we love him, but he's never going to have the same understanding of who we are, because he isn't who we are. He doesn't understand what we go through. At the end of the day, he's not the one being made fun of, and I think it's definitely hard on him because we're his children, but I think that me and Andy definitely have the strongest connection in the show because we understand each other more than anybody.
And all this that we've said can be applied to real life, and these are common problems for everybody in society. Yeah.